Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another vlog. So I can only apologise, I've put off doing a talking clip all morning because there's someone drilling next door. Can you hear that? I had the air fryer on, cooking some chicken that was going to go out of date. Then I've got the washing machine on as well, so it is a noisy house this morning. Many apologies, but I'm just sat drinking my matcha and it is Saturday today. In case you're wondering why my hair looks even worse than usual, I've got a salicylic acid treatment in my roots. So yeah, it's not purely grease, which is good. But I thought I'd vlog this weekend. I've just uploaded my vlog from last weekend, which was super fun. Obviously bank holiday, so a bit of a longer one, but this weekend is just normal, just the 2 days. I don't have loads of plans. I was kind of seeing how I was because this is so silly. I stubbed my toe getting up for a wee in the middle of the night on Thursday morning, early hours of Thursday morning, and it's a little bit purple, a little bit black, a little bit crooked, a little bit swollen. It was a lot better yesterday though. Thursday was absolute struggles. I could barely walk. And it was also the day that I started my secondment, so new job essentially. And I had to wear Birkenstocks because I couldn't fit my swollen toe in work shoes. So I did message my colleague like, I wouldn't usually think they're an appropriate work shoe, please don't think that. But yeah, all was well, it went really well. The other band 7 that I'm going to be working with is just so nice, just so nice. So yeah, I'm really excited to be a little duo, a little dream team, and yeah, meet everyone else. Not everyone was in this week because it was half term, so a few people with children were off. So hopefully next week I'll get to kind of get into it a bit more. But yeah, we'll see. So all going well with that. But toe wise, yeah, I wasn't sure how much I'd be able to do. Obviously Thursday, literally hobbling around, couldn't walk at all, and then I went completely numb. It was really painful in the morning. I was taking painkillers. Spoke to the pharmacist at work about it, and she said yeah, there's no point going to minor injuries or anything because there's not much they can do. So she said just rest it, ice it, and hopefully if it doesn't get better, obviously go, but hopefully it will. So yeah, and then yesterday did feel a lot better, so I went for a walk around the block. I wore my Crocs because they've got quite a like wide toe box, you know, so I thought they'd be quite comfy, and it seems okay. I only literally did 15 minutes, so hopefully that's a sign that it is getting better. It feels okay this morning, still a bit numb and a bit, you know, painful if I bend it, but you know, I'll just not bend it, it's okay. But today I've got an eye test in Tesco, Talbot Green, Vision Express. Had no idea there was a Vision Express inside the Tesco, so that's really handy. It saves me having to go like into Pontypridd or into Cardiff. So that's 2:20, which is a bit of an awkward time really. 11:15 now, so it is getting on a bit, but I've done pyjama productivity, so I stripped my bed. Load of washing is on, had my breakfast, I was sorting things out to get the vlogger, so we've been fairly productive, so that's okay, but at the same time a nice lazy weekend morning. But that's 2:20. I also need to pop to the shops to return some next things, but otherwise we are just, yeah, taking it as it comes really. So I'll take you along with me, show you what I get up to. Obviously for now it's just going to be finishing my matcha and then I'll go and get ready for the day. But yeah, the weather isn't as nice as it has been, so it's not like I'm itching to get out into the sunshine. It's pretty bleak. It's cold as well. To be fair, having this iced was a push. I had to go put my dressing gown on when I was drinking it because I was getting chilly, but it's fine. We'll make a really good weekend of it anyway. Right, makeup's on. Hair is as dry as I'm drying it, but I have been having a hair crisis recently because I'm at that awkward like in between stage where half of me wants to try and grow it and see what it looks like, half of me wants to just chop it off into a bob. But I'm not making any decisions. I haven't even got any haircuts booked or anything like that, so we've got a bit of time. I think over the summer I'm just going to see how it goes and then we'll reflect, you know, in kind of autumn winter and see. But yeah, that's done. I'm going to put away the okay, that whole thing just fell off, but I'm gonna put away the washing, and I think I'm gonna do a towel wash today as well. I'm doing my bed in, I might as well do my towels too. So we are having a very productive Saturday washing wise, so I need to put the washing away, obviously get dressed as well, that's a key priority, have some lunch and then head to the opticians. So I have got my contact lenses in. When you're a contact lens wearer, they ask you to wear your contact lenses but bring your glasses, so I'll take my contact lens case with some solution in and my glasses in a case for later as well. I only really wear them in the house, but the ones I've currently got I've had for like 6 years now, and I've had different lenses put in them rather than buying the whole new glasses, and I think they were only about 40 quid. Ah, it's raining, that's a shame. but I think they were like 40 quid 6 years ago, and they are getting a bit like loose and flimsy feeling. So I think if my prescription has changed, I will be treating myself to a new pair of glasses, which is not exciting. Don't know why I'm smiling like it's exciting. As someone who doesn't think they suit glasses, glasses shopping is a nightmare, and now I haven't even got someone to bounce it off like previously. If obviously I took my ex with me or that, you can ask what suits you and what looks good, but it's just me, so don't know. But then again, I never really wear them, you know, I wouldn't wear them for work unless there was something wrong with my lenses, and I wouldn't wear them like on a date or to go out with friends, for example. So it doesn't really matter. I'll probably still go for a relatively cheap pair, but it'll just be nice to have a more sturdy pair now that my current ones are getting a bit old. So yeah, obviously I'll take you along for that and show you what I pick, but that's if my prescription changes. Obviously if it doesn't, I'll just stick with them and that'll be fine. I don't know what to wear because like I said, it is raining, so I'll probably just chuck on even leggings or something like that, if not jeans. Obviously shoe wise, I should probably still wear my Crocs. I don't really want to squeeze my potentially sprained, potentially broken toe into like some Adidas Sambas because they are quite tight. But yeah, it might be better to stick with like a chill outfit so the Crocs don't stand out so much. Not ideal, but we'll see. I'm gonna pick some in and put this washing away. Okay, lunchtime, and I've still not crunched out my hair, so don't worry, this is not the final look, but I've just made myself a homemade hummus and Cajun chicken roll with some Cheetos hot puffs, some cucumber, the last of the hummus and the last of the chicken just because it needed using up. So yeah, a bit of a like higgledy-piggledy plate, but filled with all things that I like. We're getting to the end of the shop now. When did I collect my shopping? I think it was Tuesday. So yeah, I'm in Tesco later for my eye test, so I'm gonna just sweep round and get a few bits. There's not like a whole shop that I need, so it's not worth me doing like a click and collect or a home delivery, but since I'm there anyway, just gonna pick up a few bits for the week ahead. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this now and watch some Waterloo Road, and then not long until the eye test. Right, I've scrunched out my hair, but I don't think I dried it enough, so yeah, it doesn't matter, we're going to the opticians. But I've also got my neck stuff to return. This was the two dresses that I tried on before Amsterdam, the green one and the denim one, that weren't quite right for me. So yeah, I've got those, and I've got my bag which has got my glasses, my contact lens case with solution in it, and then all the other bits I'll need for shopping later if I do need shopping. Don't know, we'll see how I feel. I also need to wash the towels later, but I only have one tumble dryer, so it was pointless washing them while the bedding was still in there. It's such a shame because I would hang stuff outside, but it's been raining on and off, so you just can't risk it, can you? Never mind, that is the UK in spring usually, isn't it? And summer and autumn and winter, so great. But yeah, let's go to the opticians. It's 2 o'clock now. My appointment's 20 past, so 10 minutes to get there, 10 minutes to, you know, get in comfortably. So hopefully I will be bang on time. I forgot to show you outfit wise actually. I went for my tried and tested Adanola knitted hoodie and matching burgundy leggings, and of course I will be putting my Crocs on. Maybe later we'll just be taking it easy after I've got my chores done, my eye test and my returns. So yeah, let's go and have an eye test. So these are the glasses I went for. I think they're cute. I'm excited to get them back. This is me just showing you all the cute stuff that's in Tesco at the moment. We're going to go through some home stuff and I'll show you the clothes as well. They had some really cute stuff in. I definitely recommend. Everyone in the world, I think, has decided to come to Tesco today, but that's fine. We got done what we needed to do. It was just more hot and busy and stressful than I wanted it to be. but that's okay. So I'm gonna go to Next now. Really speaking, because I've bought frozen food, I should have gone to Next first, but it didn't make sense because my eye test was already at Tesco. That's fine, we're gonna pop to Next now. I'm not really in the mood to look around the shops. I did have a look around the clothes section and the home section in Tesco, but yeah, I'm not bothered about looking around the other shops at Talbot Green, so I'm just going to return my stuff to Next and get home and have a cold drink and a sit down. Okay, that was a busy couple of hours, but I'm home. It is 4:45 now. Obviously my sight test was 2:20 and it was a contact lens check, so it takes a bit longer. So yeah, it's quite late now, but I did my returns in Next and I've just sat down with it's called Blueberry Muffin Cheesecake in the Slimming World app. Mine did not turn out overly well. I don't think I'd make it again, but it's essentially like a set yogurt with quark, so like a cheesy kind of yogurty base with some jelly on top. I definitely didn't set the jelly enough, so it basically ran off, and then some blueberries, and then I made like this little crumb, which I actually don't like. If I did make it again, I would leave it as like a panna cotta and not do the crumb, because it says to sprinkle the crumb on top, which was lovely for the first one I had, but now obviously it's gone soggy because the crumb's just been on top of it. But yeah, whatever. So I've got a slab of that. It's 1 sin per portion. It cut into 9. So I've got that, and I've got a nectarine as well because that was super ripe and needed eating. And I've just made a cup of tea. I did buy some new tea. What's it called? Vanilla chai, one of the Tesco finest ones. It was on offer, and I stocked up on my usual Lady Grey as well. So cuppa, Waterloo Road, and a snack. And now I've eaten that, I feel a lot more human and I can talk to you properly. So yeah, I had my eye test. My eyes have got worse, long story short. Not loads, but every time I go they get a little bit worse, so you know, what can you do? But like I said this morning, my glasses were getting really like flimsy and old anyway, so I have opted to have a new pair of glasses. Every single pair I looked at or tried on, I was like, ew, me and glasses. But you know, I went for like the least offensive one because I'm on the contact lens scheme. I get them half price, so they were £130, but I got them for 65, so it meant that I could go for like one of the more high-end design, I think they were designer, and I need to trial new contact lenses as well, so I need to go and pick them up when they're ready. He said it'll be about a week, so I'll be sure to update you when I've got my new glasses and show you them on here. But I also picked up a couple of bits from Tesco, the clothing side of things. I'm just gonna start by saying they are not pyjamas. If my mum's watching, she'll think they are. But I got a little pair of shorts, little stripy blue pair with a tie. They've got linen in them. They're not full linen, I think they're like linen blend. Just saw this blue t-shirt as well, and not only will they go really well together, but they're just independently really nice basics to have. I can wear these with a white top, I can wear it with like tank tops or bikini tops if I have a holiday, and this obviously I can wear with jeans, I can wear with white linen trousers. It's just, yeah, just a cute little not pajama outfit, just a cute little outfit, and you know, some staple pieces that I can add into my wardrobe. I did see lots of really nice things in Tesco clothing. Nothing that I loved enough to buy other than those on this occasion, but yeah, I definitely recommend checking out F&F clothing if you're in the market for some. I'm just thinking about what I can have for dinner as well. I didn't buy anything specifically for dinner because I've got some stuff here. So actually I did buy potatoes in case I wanted those, and some more pasta, and then I've got some Slimming World sausages in the freezer. I've got some corn nuggets, might end up being something like random, like corn nuggets and homemade chips or something like that, but I'll see what I fancy. Obviously I'll update you and tell you what I end up going for, but that won't be for a little while because I've just had a snack, so I'm good to go for a little while. I'm gonna chill and rest my toe, elevate my toe, and put some ice on it for a bit. Still got loads of washing going. As you can hear, we've started the tumble dryer, towels are in, carnage. So here's the little outfit I bought from Tesco, thought I'd try it on for you. Yeah, I like the shorts, they're a little bit longer, which is nice for, I was gonna say for my age. Do you know what I mean though? Like, I'm not 14 anymore, I don't want little booty shorts. Like, these just feel, you know, a bit more covered, a bit more mature for my nearly 30-year-oldness. And the t-shirt's nice. Yeah, I've just done like a little tuck at the front, millennial tuck, whatever they call it. But yeah, I like them. I think I'm going to keep both of these. I think they're really cute. And as I was trying on the shorts, can you see that bruise on my leg? What is that about? That's massive. It's gone green now, so it must have been there a little while, but yeah, that just screams though, you know where it is and how it's literally like a line, that just screams I've walked into something. So yeah, my bad, I guess. Probably at the gym, to be fair. I always walk into stuff at the gym. I would show you my purple toe as well, but I don't want to put people off their food or, you know, cause any distress. So I'm not going to do that, but that, yeah, that bruise pretty much matches my purpley green toe. So not been a good week for Emily's legs by the looks of it. But yeah, cute outfit. We'll be styling with lots of different things. I think I'll wear them both loads, to be honest, just casually and like around the house or for holidays. So yeah, thumbs up. Right, I'm just making dinner, and I do appreciate that in the last vlog you will have watched, I was also having like chips and nuggets because I made like a McDonald's takeaway. I don't usually have like chips and nuggets every day. It's been a full week since you last watched that, and probably a full week since I had chips and nuggets, but it's still Slim and World friendly if you're a Slim and Worlder. Cheesy loaded fries with nuggets and corn on the cob and some mustard and ketchup. I can't wait, I'm starving. There it is, guys, a Saturday feast. Cheesy, loaded, nuggets, chips, corn on the cob on the side, mustard and ketchup. Oh my gosh. I'm super full now, but not in like a horrible full way when you've had like a takeaway and you feel like bleh, and you know you're going to be super thirsty and bloated in the morning. Just in like a nice, I've had a good fill, I've had my main meal kind of way. I did just have some blueberries and another nectarine. I'm just watching as well, so I mentioned a couple of vlogs back that I was looking for some stuff to watch that was like a bit more engaging than just watching Waterloo Road. My thigh is really hurting, by the way. I think because my toe's been bad, I've somehow like, the way I've been avoiding walking on it is like pulling my thigh because it really hurts. But anyway, I watched the British Horror Story, the story of Fred and Rose West. That was like a 3-parter, I think. So I watched that. It was obviously horrible, but a good program, if that makes sense. So I would recommend that one if you haven't seen it. It's on Netflix. And then it recommended to me a program called See No Evil, which I think is just a 2-parter about the Moors murders, so Myra Hindley and Ian Brady. But it's a drama. It's not even new, it's from like 2006, but it recommended it to me because obviously I watched the story of Fred and Rose. So yeah, and that's good too. So if you haven't watched that, yeah, both are on Netflix. So if you're into your kind of true crime stories, then I think you'll definitely like these. But aside from that, I'm just going to be chilling. I've done the dishes. It is now 8:20. So it's quite nice. I like to get everything done, have like a fairly early dinner, do my dishes so I can relax them for the evening. I'm also going to prep some Weetabix cheesecake for breakfast tomorrow, which is exciting. I've not made that probably in this house. It's been so long, but for the week I want to have that for breakfast, and then lunches like tuna pasta salad. Also, by the way, thank you for all my comments on my last vlog where I asked if you would want to see like food videos, knowing that I'm on Slimming World, but obviously not necessarily promoting Slimming World, but just like what I eat in a day, or lunch ideas, evening meal ideas, that kind of thing. And a lot of you commented to say that was something you would want to see, so I'll definitely bear that in mind for future videos. Just gives a bit of variety from just doing vlogs all the time. I mean, I am Emily Carr's vlogs, but you know, it just mixes it up a bit, where some days I might not have anything exciting to vlog apart from the food, so why not do like a what I eat in a day, you know? And it's motivation for me, because if you guys are watching what I'm eating, I'm obviously going to want to eat better food, you know, like whether that be more on plan or just more exciting. Because I do get stuck in a bit of a rut sometimes living on my own and thinking like, what's the point, I'll just get a ready meal. But no, I do like cooking when I have the time and the energy, so I definitely should make the most of that. So yeah, I'll show you how to make the Weetabix cheesecake in a bit, but first I'm going to watch an episode of See No Evil. I'm in bed. I did indeed remember that I had to make up the bed. Usually I come to bed at like sleep time, and then I'm like, oh yeah, forgot I had to do that, make up the bed, but I did remember, so I came up a little bit early so I could do that. But it is now 10:30, wild Saturday night right here. But I thought I'd update you as well on the alarm clock I bought in the last vlog. So it's one of the Sunrise alarm clocks that I picked up from the middle aisle of Aldi, and it works absolutely fine and it achieves the desired result. It gradually gets lighter over the half an hour, but the only problem with it is I am an even lighter sleeper than I thought when I bought it, because the second that light switches on the tiniest bit, it starts a tiny amount, I'm like, something's changed, something's different. So not ideal, not ideal. But I don't know, I think maybe in the winter it'll be better, because obviously in the summer I've got blackout blinds, but you do still see a bit of the sun anyway. But in the winter, I don't know, I'll have to give it another go. But it works, like I said, and everything. And if you're the type of person who struggles to wake up, I think it might be really helpful at just like waking you up gradually. And it's a good product. I do think it does what it says on the tin, but whether it's right for me, I don't know. We'll have to keep practicing with it and see. But so far, not been my favourite. But I like it as a little light and I like it as a clock. But yeah, skincare is done. So I'm just gonna probably watch some YouTube and then head to sleep. I did say I was gonna make this a 2-day vlog. I made my Weetabix cheesecake as well, so I'll show you that in the morning. But yeah, 2-day vlog, no plans for tomorrow, but I'll take you along with me and we will figure out some stuff to do. Depending on the weather, depending on my toe, I don't know, we'll see. But I will catch up with you in the morning. Night. Good morning. It is finally time for the Weetabix cheesecake that I've been thinking about all night. I'm really excited for this. I can't remember which yogurt I used. I think it was like peach and pineapple, maybe. Look, it actually looks like a little cheesecake. Oh, so cute. Obviously it's not fully like having cheesecake for breakfast, but that is really good. And nice to mix it up a bit because I've not had that breakfast in ages. I've also made myself a little coffee, a hot coffee today, because although the sun is coming in and out, it is still a bit chilly. So although it's the 1st of June, can we believe it's June? I'm actually getting a bit freaked out about how quickly time is going, because I swear I was putting my Christmas decorations up the other day and it's the 1st of June. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. But yeah, coffee, Weetabix cheesecake. I'm watching Nikki and Harry's renovation vlog from today. They put a video up every Sunday and I love their vlogs, so if you haven't watched them already, definitely go and check them out. Dark loader washing is on. We're feeling productive. I love it when the sun shines. Honestly, my mood compared to yesterday, through the roof. I don't know what it is. Well, I do know what it is. It's vitamin D and sunshine. Such a sun person. I don't think I've realised until I've hit like frontal lobe development that my mood is so much better when the sun is out. I'm sure lots of you can relate. But yeah, I've got the back door open as well. There's a nice fresh air coming through the house and I'm gonna enjoy my breakfast. The Oskia Renaissance mask. If you're a millionaire and you can afford it, I would definitely recommend it. But I am not. I got a little mini version in the Fraser's Beauty box that my dad and my stepmom got for me for Christmas. So I've been using that. I've used it I think 3 times now and oh my skin just feels so soft after. It's so lovely, and yeah, my skin's been, fingers crossed, behaving at the moment. So maybe this has something to do with it, I don't know. But yeah, lazy Sundays. I've just got my mask on and I just went through my clothes for like a charity bag sweep. I do that just every now and again so I can keep on top of it. And over the years of doing it, I'm getting rid of less and less and less, which I'm taking as a really good sign that I'm buying good clothes and making good choices. I'm really picky now, like I am with men. when it comes to my wardrobe, and I think that has absolutely been for the better because I'm not getting rid of stuff. Like generally, although I try and sell on Vinted or put in a charity bag, I'm not even getting that much for those these days, which is really, really good. I'm happy with that. That's what wardrobe's all about, having a few key pieces that you wear loads for different occasions with different combinations. Yeah, I'm really happy with that, but I'm just gonna have some chill time with my mask on, and I think you leave it on for 10 to 15 maybe, don't know. I always leave it too long because I'm like get comfy and I'm like, oh okay, should wash this off. But yeah, would definitely recommend the Oskia Renaissance mask. Can we have a moment for the day 2 hair? What on earth? I literally just combed it out with a wide tooth comb, which I usually do a little bit, just really gently, starting at the bottoms and working my way up. And then I usually re-wet, apply some refresh spray and scrunch. But like, what? It looks really good. I mean, this side did go a bit flat. Not even that flat though. What? But this is the annoying thing with wavy hair. Like, I didn't do anything differently. I didn't. So how do I recreate this? How do I get this result every day too? I have no idea. No idea. I mean, I slept in a silk bonnet and a scrunchie like I usually do. It just looks really good. I've been blessed by the hair gods today. It is fantastic, but I've just put on, obviously I washed off the mask, I put on some of this Pixi vitamin C serum, which I was trying to think when I bought this, I think it was also in the Fraser's Beauty box. So again, like I said, on Christmas Day when I got it as a gift, would definitely recommend that box. It was amazing. And some sun cream, which I put on every single day. And yeah, I haven't done anything else makeup wise because I don't know, I just want to feel fresh and glowy. I know I will look in the camera every minute of today and think, oh, I look awful, why didn't I put makeup on? But we're overcoming that, we're overcoming it, and we're not, you know, we have no big plans today, so it's nice to give my skin a break, I think. So yeah, glowy slash oily slash shiny skin, whatever, and the best day 2 hair ever. And it's always on a day I'm not going anywhere. Like, that's why it's nice. If I had loads of plans to see friends, or if I had a date, like, it would be flat and greasy and awful. Oh, I might go for a walk and do some editing and some cooking. Like, oh hello, bouncy day 2 waves. Like, I'm done with it. So annoying. If this next jumpsuit had pockets, I think it would officially be like my favourite outfit ever for like spring, summer, but it doesn't, so it's not quite, you know, favourite status, but I love it. It's just like this plissé material, goes all the way to the floor, even on me, and I am 5'8", and I don't think this came in a long. I think this is just a standard. I just love it. I love the v-neck, I love the wrap detail, I love the tie. I loved it so much I bought it in green as well. There you go. And the green does come up slightly shorter, which obviously I don't like because I like it being long, but it still fits, and like over the top of sandals or trainers you can barely notice it. But yeah, I bought this, probably the black one like 3 years ago, and then the green one like 2 years ago. And the black one's a size 14, so it is a bit big on me now without the tie. Like, it is very baggy, but maybe again that's why I like it, because it's super comfy, and then you can cinch it in with the tie anyway. But I'm not sure if Next have brought these out this year. They did do a coral one at some point as well, but I definitely recommend if they do this like plissé material. Obsessed. Love them. So I've just spent 10 minutes having a look at Canva because this morning I took this photo of like opposite my bed in the bedroom, and that space has always kind of niggled at me, and I want something to go there, but I don't want a mirror. There's loads of mirrors on my wardrobe, so there's already a lot of mirror in that room, and I don't want a picture because stylistically it's too hard to match the one above my bed. So my options were, I either want some nice family pictures, but my family aren't big on pictures, so I don't really have a lot of like nice, like I have no professional pictures apart from when I was a baby. So I thought, what about like a couple of shelves? So that's how it's looking now. And I was like, ooh, let's go on Canva and see how it would potentially look. And look what I've made. If you can't see it, I'll put a version in when I'm editing, but doesn't that look so cute? And how cool that I could just like mock that up. So I've just got some like smaller family pictures on the shelves, couple of shelves, a little like trailing plant, some like body lotion and perfume and stuff, potentially stuff I would put up there. I think it would look lovely, and like I said, it's not trying to match a picture or more mirrors. Yeah, I'm excited about that prospect. Ian, get your drill ready, mate. Poor Ian, man, poor Ian. And I'd also have to check if that was possible because my boiler is in the cupboard right next to that, so I guess it would depend if there were any pipes running as to whether you could put shelves up there. I don't know, I'll have to ask Ian. But I've also got something exciting that I want to make for lunch, so I'm going to try and make Slimming World Scotch eggs. So I'm currently letting some Linda McCartney red onion and rosemary sausages defrost. And then apparently it takes 6 sausages to cover 3 eggs. So I'm only going to make 3. You can make the breadcrumbs yourself. I've actually got a packet of panko breadcrumbs there that I'm going to use it instead because they need using up, which will make them slightly higher sin than if you use like your healthy extra B, for example. But I don't mind. You get 15 sins in a day, and if I'm spending some on a Scotch egg, then that is absolutely fine by me. But yeah, I'm just waiting for those to defrost and then I'm going to make them. It is 10 to 1 now, so I'll probably end up having maybe one of those with my lunch. I might do like a little picnicky lunch. Don't know, I'll have to see what I've got there. But yeah, I'm going to ask Ian about those shelves. Right, I don't know what to say about the Scotch eggs because was it delicious? Yes, really good, tasted amazing. 2 of them were really successful and I've saved one. I've cut it into quarters and I'll snack on it tomorrow or something like that. But oh my gosh, I've never made normal Scotch eggs, right? Those were the first Scotch eggs I've ever tried to make. Are normal Scotch eggs just impossible to get the sausage meat around the egg and get it to stick? It was a nightmare, and then my hands were all sticky and my sensory, it was just giving me like sensory overload, and I just needed to wash my hands like 100 times throughout that process, and now I've got like 4 bowls of washing, and I can't help but think if I just had a Linda McCartney red onion and rosemary sausage with a boiled egg, is there much of a difference? Really? If you're more successful in the kitchen, maybe you'd be better at it than me. If you've got any tips, leave them down below. But yeah, the Linda McCartney meat stuff, I know obviously it's vegetarian, it's not real meat, but it really struggled to stick around the egg. So that was my trouble. But nonetheless, I had a really lovely lunch, and like I said, I've now got one in the fridge waiting for tomorrow. I'm gonna make some tuna pasta salad for probably 3 days initially, and then I don't really like keeping it longer than that because I feel like tuna is, dunno, I don't trust it. I like it, I don't trust it. I wouldn't want to keep it made up for longer than 3 days. So I'll make lunches for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then in that space of time I'll probably do some more shopping and can get some stuff for the end of the week. I really begrudge having to go to the shops more than once a week, and even then I try and do a click and collect when I'm organised enough because I just hate with a passion going to the shops. Anyway, I'm rambling now because I haven't had any social interaction this weekend apart from with the optician and you. So sorry, you're getting it in the neck. The optician probably did too. But let's go prep some pasta salad. So after cooking that pasta and making the Scotch eggs and everything, I've got loads of dishes and I just couldn't be bothered to cook anything. So I've pulled some scraps out of the fridge. So I've got the last one of the Scotch eggs. Obviously eating them all in one day wasn't the intention, but I had the sins for them and it's just there and easy to grab. So I've got the last one of those. I've got a McCain's frozen jacket potato, nice and quick. I've got cheese and half tin of beans and some raw carrot sticks. Random, but today has been a full day of like random eating apart from breakfast, which was prep. But yeah, what can you do? It's good to use stuff up. I am like a glazed donut. Just had a bath and it was delightful. I've shaved, moisturised my legs, done my skincare. I'm feeling good. I'm gonna go to the gym tomorrow. Obviously my toe is still, you know, potentially a bit out of action, but I'm gonna do some walking maybe as opposed to running on the treadmill, and then just do some arm stuff and see how my toe feels. So I'm not gonna go straight in with like a leg day running. I'm just gonna ease myself in, but hopefully by the end of next week it'll be pretty much back to normal. I hope. It is feeling a lot better, so that's good. I am going to end this vlog here, but hopefully I will get to vlog on Wednesday because I do have a very exciting event to attend and I'm actually off work for the day. So I'll try and take you along with me as much as I can, so definitely subscribe if you don't want to miss that. But please give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!